Hello boys and girls of all ages, back again. That's nice. Last time I forgot 3 things, as usual. You see, the top bracing is ready and I forgot to tell you 3 things. For one, oversize the bracing. It goes over the outlining. Why? We're going to build this guitar upside down. So we'll start with making the sides on the top. So the top is on its back. And we'll make the sides on and the neck, and when we put the side along here we can make a little mark where the side is, take the side off, chisel the excess away, and we'll have a nice fit from the bracing to the side. That's one. Secondly, the place where you put the support of the bridge and the pins. That depends on your scale and on how many frets to the body you make it. It's simple mathematics. For instance, this one is going to get a scale of, I've got it over here, like you can see it, 645.2. That's 25.4 inches. So I know that the top here, the outlining, that's where my 12th fret is going to be. Just a half of the scale is where the bridge is going to be. So the bridge will be here and the pins just after it. So do the math before you install this one. And the third thing is the rosette protection, this ring. I left it 2.5 millimeters on the outside, but on the inside I chiseled it down just to the top. So this side will look very thin. Not necessary, but I think it looks much nicer. Now we go to the back. That was also finished. And you see, oversized again. And with the back, after we put the sides and the neck on the top, we will put the back on like a lid, and it will not end at the side, but it will go into the side. So we have to make little incisions in the side where the bracing will fall in. And by being oversized, it's very easy to mark the place where we have to make the incisions on the side. That's why. So oversized, you boys and girls. Now today, bending. A lot of ways to bend. I have a simple aluminum tube, plate welded in front, something welded in the back to keep it on this little wooden frame, and in the frame, going into this hollow tube, is this heater. Makes a lot of noise, has 2 positions, half and full. That way I heat this tube. There are a lot of ways to do it. With a heater like this you can always do it, or you can do it with a gas burner or whatever. Just take a tube with a diameter of around 10 centimeters, 100 millimeter that is, and you can bend, clamp it in and heat it up. You can also make yourself or buy one of those fancy side benders. You can see them for sale everywhere. But I choose for this way because I think it's a lot of fun and very easy to make yourself. Now, before we can bend, we have to prepare our sides. And that's what I will show you here. I've already prepared one and bend it a little, as you can see. See how nice the wood looks when it's wet. It's beautiful. Good. How to prepare? Easy. As it always. First I decide how I want it to look. And I've decided that I want to have this streak to the top. So that will be down, because the side to the top will be in first. I flattened this side the same way as we did with the back and the top. Only this way you don't have to be that accurate. A few tenths of a millimeter difference in it, no problem. But I like to make it as flat as possible to make a nice fit. Do remember, you have a left side and you have a right side. So think about it when you're bending. Am I having it right? I always keep my template with me. So when I'm bending one side, oh yeah, it has to be like this. Bending the other side, oh yeah, like that. Because you can easily make a mistake. And then you have on one side this streak down and on the other side up. And that will look funny. Good. First thing I want to know is, what's the measurement of the side? And on that measurement, where is the deepest point of my waist? Simple solution, a rope. I've put it alongside here. Go down. Go down. Here's the deepest point. I made a little black mark in it, hope you can see it. I go around, and at the end I marked it. So between here and the beginning of the rope, that's the size of my side. Now I'm going to put it up here, a bit in the middle. I make one mark here. It's the beginning. I make a mark where the sides, where the waist is, and I make a mark at the end. So that's the piece of side I need. It's bigger, of course, it's oversized. We like oversized. It's alright, leave it. Now, it's coming in like this, which means that on this side it will be bigger than there, because from this side on to the back of the guitar I make a little difference in height. It will be 90 millimeters here and it will be 100 millimeters here. So that's 1 centimeter, 10 millimeter difference. So this one I will take 100, here I will take a 90, I put a line here, and then I'll take my saw and take that rest piece out. But I still want to see the line, so also oversized. And this side we're going to work on later on when it's all glued together. So don't worry about that if it's not completely straight, no problem. The excess you can use if you want to. It's about this side. Wait, I'll have it here from the one I prepared. That's a nice long strip. If you divide it in two, glue it together and sand it to the thick, this as wide as you want to have it. You can also bend it and you can use it as a glue side. That's a possibility. Never throw pieces of wood away. Good. So now I know the height, I know the middle. The higher side I put across. So I know, oh yeah, higher side. I do it on the other side as well. Over here, where the waist mark is, I'll make an arrow down. Reminds me in bending, oh yeah, that's the side that's going down. Comes in handy when you're bending and you don't have to puzzle your mind what was the biggest side or which way was down. It's more easy. I'll take this one over on this side. To be sure that I have the middle point if I want to work the other way around. Maybe when I went too far or whatever. Well, that's it. you have your measurements, taking this piece off, and then we can bend. Now, bending can be done on a tube like this. You can just take any hollow tube, iron, rose-tree, whatever, as long as you can make it hot and you can clamp it down. Take care, it's really hot, so clamp it down very good, and then you can bend. Now, how do I know when it's hot enough? I don't have a thermometer on it. I've got a very easy way to find out. I've got my water, I put it on, and if it just evaporates and it stays a little wet on the top, I know it's not hot enough. I know when it evaporates with a whoosh, it gives a sound, and then it doesn't all evaporate. Tiny water balls, they're not drops, they're really balls, will form and they will fall off. And that's what water does on this material when it's around 180 degrees Celsius, that is. And that's the temperature I need. So sorry for the noise, I have to heat it up a little bit. I wet my side on both sides. Make it really, really wet. Still not hot enough. Have patience. I always take my template, put it down the way the side has to be, so left or right, and I use it of course as a control. See if my bending will fit this line, because that's the line we need. And you'll find while bending you finally have this curve, the waist, the one we start with, and then for instance we're going to bend this side. You'll find that while bending this side, this will retract a little bit. So after bending a little bit here, we have to bend here again as well. Now why do we start in the middle? We start in the middle because of the tension. There will come heat and tension in the wood, and if you would start for instance here at the top, at the front, and bend this way around, we would build up tension in the wood. And this way, by bending here, and then go that way, and then that way, or the other way around, will give less tension in the wood. It will go easier. Now, let's try again and see the heat. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but now the water is acting the way I want it. So, to show you the bending, I'll stop this horrible noise and we'll bend. We have the stripe, well, we have the middle, that's our first bend. I put it on. A little bit of pressure, not much. I go around like this because I want this area also to become hot. And gently I do it on the other side. It will be hot over there. I'll go back to the middle and I'll give it a little pressure. And I feel it bending, I feel it coming, just a few millimeters. I don't do it too long. I'll take it off. I'll keep the tension. You see, if I lose it, it goes like that. I keep the tension and I cool it off like this. I want it to stay like this. You see this? All the water out. We want it wet. Both sides completely wet. And then we'll continue. Do it the same way. Get those sides hot. Go back to the other side. Get it hot. Take it back and try to bend it a little more. With very little pressure. Because you can push too hard, it will crack and you can start all over again with a new piece of wood. Okay. Cool it off again. Let's have a little check. You see? It's getting close. It's getting close. A few more times and it will fit in there. So that is what I'm going to do tonight, and I hope to get them both in the right size, and we can put them away and go to our next item, which will be the neck, which will be a rather long item. A lot of work on the neck. So good luck with bending, and remember, take it easy, take your time. You will get it there. Just take it easy. Bye bye.